Hello beautiful people, Dr. Ahmed here. I'm back again with another video. I listened to all your suggestions in one of my previous videos when I reviewed Gwyneth Paltrow's skincare routine. So today guys, I'm going to be reviewing Hailey Bieber's nighttime skincare routine. This is going to be really good. So the lovely Hailey Bieber released this amazing, very well made video on her own YouTube channel discussing, step by step what she uses at night. So guys, I've got you covered. I'm gonna dissect it with you and I'll tell you what is good, what's not, what to follow, what not to follow. But please guys, if I can ask you one favor, subscribe to my YouTube channel, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment if you like. I know most of you are watching without subscribing. I see you. Okay guys, let's get this started.
What's up everyone, it's Hailey. I'm going to be showing you guys how I would remove my makeup and do my skincare routine after a long day of work. I'm super tired.
Just straight off the cuff guys, she is beautiful. Such a beautiful young girl. Obviously she is, in her early 20s. So her skin, her facial structure is fabulous, she's not had a lot of years that caused, lines, wrinkles, and so on. So her starting point is a little bit ahead of me personally, and probably ahead of a lot of you.
I'm ready to go climb into bed, so here it goes. To get started, I'm just going to put my hair up, and I'm going to start with an oil cleanser. Sorry
guys, I'm gonna pause again. I love what she just did there when she tied her hair back. This is really important. Obviously as lockdown and so on is easing, people are going out more and more at the moment. So they're playing with their hair, they're adding products and so on to their hair. A lot of hair products could be quite bad for your skin because it could be quite strong and quite harsh on your gentle facial skin. So I would suggest whenever you're wetting your face, tie your hair back because you don't want those hair products to drip on your skin. It could be quite harsh and drying.
Because I have a lot of makeup on and I don't use makeup wipes. I started doing this during quarantine and it's honestly made the biggest difference in my skin. So
great.
That is how I take my makeup off now. I don't do it any other way. So I'm gonna gentle on the eyes, really just start to break up all the mascara, break up all the foundation.
Do that.
I look like a psychopath, please bear with me.
Oh, she is so lovely. But guys, this is a really important step. And as you guys know, I'm a massive advocate when it comes to double cleansing. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you wear makeup, and you wear quite, heavy duty makeup, you got your foundation, your concealer, your mascara and so on. If you need to take these off, I would suggest using an oil-based product. Because a lot of these are quite thick, they have oils in them, it's easier to remove them with oil rather than a water-based product. Because a water-based product will take you a little bit longer to remove these products, and it might end up you tugging and pulling on your skin. She mentioned a little thing about not using makeup wipes. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of makeup wipes. They're not great for your skin, they're not great for the environment and so on. However, there's a little exception. There are some terms and conditions. If you've had one too many glasses of wine, you're feeling a little bit tipsy, you're feeling a little bit drunk, so the options that we have are either going to bed with without taking any of your makeup, or using makeup wipes. I would suggest we use a bit of makeup wipes, get a little bit of the makeup off, because actually makeup wipes don't remove everything, they just kind of move things around. It's better than nothing. But obviously, ideally, double cleanse, use all those steps to achieve that gorgeous skin. Let's continue.
Everything off, my lip off, my eye off, and I'm gonna rinse this.
Yeah. Oh, that bathroom sink is luxurious. That just says rich, darling.
Now that I've done the oil cleanser, I'm going to go in with a second step cleanse. So I like cleansers that don't get super foamy. I prefer something that's like a milkier, hydrating, nourishing wash. I never like for my skin to feel dry and stripped and tight after I wash it. Okay, so
That's a great point that she's got there. So guys, a lot of face washes out there don't naturally foam. Actually, the companies, the manufacturers add ingredients to make them foam, i.e. foaming agents. So if you've got quite sensitive skin, you've got conditions like, you know, eczema on your skin, anything that could potentially impair your skin and your natural skin barriers, then I would suggest trying a cleanser that doesn't foam. However, if you got normal skin, I do personally, my cleanser foams because I like the sensation. It feels nicer on your skin, but if needs be, avoid foaming agents. Hopefully that helps.
pat dry the areas like my eyes and a little bit on my neck, but I don't completely dry my face off. I keep it a little bit damp, and while it's still a little bit wet, I take a serum.
Ooh.
I am using a peptide serum. I
love peptides. Oh, love them too.
On your skin, and I'm going to massage it into my skin. Well, my face is still a little bit damp, so that the product soaks into the skin a little bit better and dries into my skin.
Not sure about that one.
Into my skin at the very end. And at nighttime.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna stop it there for a second. So guys, Hailey mentioned peptides for the skin. So this is such a hot topic at the moment. Loads of companies are releasing products with peptides. Is it a magic ingredient? Not really. Actually, peptides are not really one ingredient. There are a variety of different peptides out there. So essentially, these are amino acids that are the building blocks of a lot of proteins in our skin, like collagen and elastin and so on. So when you apply it topically on the skin, your skin absorbs it and it helps hydrate the skin, soothe the skin, smooth the skin, and helps with anti-aging as well. But not all peptide products are made the same. Some of them are better than others. Personally, my favorite one is the Professional C Peptide Complex from Obagi. Little photo here. This is jam-packed with a variety of different amino acids that really help the quality of your skin. If you're young, it helps with hydration, soothing the skin. And if you're a little bit older, it helps with anti-aging. So overall, we love peptides. Hopefully that helps, guys. Let's continue. I feel like I've been rambling on for so long.
I typically go with them.
Ooh, guys, sorry, before we continue, she said something which is very interesting. She applied the peptide product on wet skin. And secondly, she pressed it into her skin. Okay, a couple of things to unpack here. First thing, is it better to apply it to wet skin? Not really. It depends on the product itself. So if it's an oil-based product, then actually having a layer of water on the surface of your skin might not be the best. If you guys go back to your chemistry class back in school, oil and water don't mix great. However, if it's more of a creamy product, then it should be fine. But I recommend applying it on dry skin. And the second thing that she mentioned is about applying it and pressing it into your skin. Actually, there's not much science to support that. What studies show, and from my experience as well, actually, when you're pressing product into your skin, the product is being absorbed by the skin in your hands and fingers, not by the skin on your face. So people think that, oh, look at that product is being absorbed like that. Whereas actually it isn't really. It's being absorbed by your hands. So you're gonna have fabulous hands at the end. But your face, questionable.
And at nighttime, I typically go with a more intense moisturizer, something thicker, just to kind of soak into my skin overnight. So I'm gonna go in with this while the face is still slightly damp. My standard when I go to bed at night is that if I'm not getting into bed looking like a glazed donut, then I'm not doing the right
I love that.
Find yourself a moisturizer that helps you look like a glazed donut at the end of the day. If I was like, let's say breaking out on my forehead right now, I probably wouldn't put a thick moisturizer on my forehead just because I think that it can make breakouts worse. Okay, moisturizer on.
I agree with some of what she just said. I'm similar to her. I love a thick moisturizer at night. I love going to bed feeling really hydrated because I can see the difference in my skin the next day. When it comes to moisturizing on acne-prone skin or around a spot, back in the 90s and 2000s, there was this trend of drying your skin if you're acne-prone. Whereas now, we actually know a little bit better. So even if you're acne prone, you should still be using a moisturizer. It's just all about selecting your moisturizer. Because actually, if your skin is dry, sometimes your skin compensates by producing more oil to compensate for the lack of moisture. So in this situation, maybe not using the thickest moisturizer you have, but still moisturize, because that's very important.
And I have really sensitive skin that tends to be on the more dry side. So with that being said, usually I add one layer of an oil, again, just for the sake of looking like a glazed donut. I don't ever do too much. I kind of just like pat it into the skin like this. I find that when I'm working a lot and I have a lot of different makeup to put on my face, different foundations, different concealers, my skin is just insanely sensitive, so I find that I break out a bit more when I have a busier work schedule. Since I'm breaking out a little bit.
Before we move on to the next section, well, when it comes to facial oils, I am a little bit hesitant. They're not for everyone. Okay, so the fact that she's a little bit more on the dry side, it tells me that yes, maybe an oil is a good idea for her. However, if you're a little bit more oily, then actually applying an oil might cause a bit of a problem because that might make your skin break out more. So you can get the same ingredients in a different formulation, like a cream instead of an oil. So for the lovely Hailey Bieber Rose, or Rhodes Bieber, sorry, I'm not too sure. The fact that she's a bit more dry, I think an oil is a good idea. But this whole like, doing this, applying a product, is questionable at best, to be honest with you guys. So just put it on your skin. Also, I forget how young she is. Because I keep thinking like, wow, she has amazing skin. You know, her skincare routine must be incredible. I don't want to take away from her skincare routine, but guys, she's in her early 20s, like, youth is on her side.
Right now, in my like chin area. I'm gonna put the teeniest bit, because I'm super sensitive, of a prescription spot treatment that I got from my dermatologist. I'm just gonna dab it right on the little problem areas for me.
Yeah.
Seriously, the teeniest bit, just because, especially with prescription stuff, I find that it can be really, really harsh on the skin if it's overdone or used too much. I've had to learn that the hard way multiple times. So just a tiny little dab. And I really, really love...
Before we move on to the next section, guys, I completely agree with her here. So if you do have some skin issues and you went and consulted a skin doctor or a dermatologist, and they recommend a specific product that's prescription based, the likelihood is that product is very, very strong. So you don't need much of that product to achieve the results that you need or you want. So the smallest little bit goes a long way. So for example, one of the products that we prescribe a lot in, you know, family medicine or GP or in the private sector where I work is Benzoyl Peroxide. So this is an amazing ingredient when it comes to acne prone skin. However, if you use too much of it, it could be very drying. So I encounter this a lot when I prescribe it to my patients. They're like, Dr. Ahmed, my skin is drying out. How much are you using? Pumps and pumps and pumps of this product. And I was like, no. One pump is plenty for your skin. It's drying almost as my throat right now. Don't use too much of the prescription products.
The little star face pimple stickers. They totally help heal a pimple way faster. So if I'm breaking out, I will always sleep with one of these on.
Pimple stickers are not as big in the UK as they are in the US. So I don't know a lot about them. But what I'm gonna tell you guys, generally speaking, there are two types. Ones that have a smooth surface and the other that have little spikes, probably microscopic spikes on the surface. The first one, the smooth surface, doesn't particularly do a lot. It just kind of blocks the air from reaching the spot. So it naturally kind of dries that spot. The second type, the stickers that have the little spikes in them, when you apply it to your skin, some of them allow active ingredients in the sticker to penetrate into the spots, so it actually helps. But it's quite difficult to find good ones, so you need to do your homework beforehand.
Alright there, and they look cute. I'm never mad at a cute little situation.
True, we love cute skincare.
So, stick those on little spots.
She's
Can't
got
forget
two.
about eye cream. I feel like I read somewhere that you're supposed to put your eye cream on as the last step, but I think I do that sometimes because I almost forget and then I remember at the very end. I'm usually really diligent about eye cream because the eyes are a really sensitive area, and
I completely agree with her, guys. Areas like the under eyes, the neck, the hands could really tell the whole story and the truth, in fact, about someone's lifestyle and someone's age. Because if you've taken care of your skin but forgot these delicate areas, they could be decades. You know, they might look decades older than the actual person. I'm not saying obviously looking old is bad, but I'm sure you want to look your age, or look your age but look very good for your age. So they could be the ones that actually give it away. But on the flip side, at 22, 23, a lot of us had fabulous under eyes. Is it the eye cream? Questionable, or is it just the youth? But actually guys, finding a good eye cream could be quite difficult. So what I might do, I might link a couple of my favorite ones in the description box below.
I'm trying to prevent getting crow's feet, so I really try not to ever skip it. One thing, ladies and gentlemen, not to forget, I put eye cream on my lids too because those get
Absolutely!
my very...
Guys, please do not forget to apply your eye cream on your eyelids. So this is the bony bits in the upper eyelid, not that fleshy bit that actually covers your eyeball. Very different. Bony bit, great. Fleshy bit over your eye, don't apply products there.
Step, and something that I legitimately cannot go to bed without doing is lip balm. I hate chapped lips, I hate when they feel dry, it's truly one of my biggest pet peeves. And my go-to is Aquaphor.
Same.
I think it's the best lip balm. I also, if I had like really like flaky, dry patches
Not tried this
anywhere on
one.
my skin, like, you know when you get really sick, like you get a cold and you're blowing your nose all the time, so then you get like chapped all around here.
Yeah.
If that was the case, which is not currently, but if it was, I would go in and put a little extra Aquaphor on those areas.
Nice.
Okay, so
Guys, because obviously, as you can imagine, working in a hospital over the last few years, I wear a lot of face masks, so my lips, my nose could get really dry. To be completely honest with you, I don't splurge on lip balm. You know, I splurge on my skincare because I love good quality skincare. But the Vaseline little tubs, you know, great for your lips. The Nivea little lip balm sticks are amazing for that. But a little trick, guys, when it comes to daytime, please don't forget to apply SPF to your lips, because a lot of people forget the area and it starts getting sun damage and it starts cracking and they think it's dehydration and they keep applying lip balm, but actually you're not fixing the problem. The problem is, you know, you're getting sun damage on your lips rather than just dehydration. So don't forget that little area.
You have it. That was my nighttime skincare routine. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell.
Do that for my channel as well.
See you next time.
Oh, I absolutely love that. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. I absolutely loved today's video. Watching Hailey Rhode Bieber's, actually I don't know, is it Hailey Rhode Bieber or Hailey Bieber Rhode? Either way, watching this lovely young lady's video was so inspiring. I love young people using skincare from such a young age, because the reality is, when it comes to skincare, it's a marathon. You need to start as early as possible, really. She is a big fan of the double cleanse, which I approve of. There are a couple of little bits and bobs that maybe need to change, like pressing your products in. Actually, that just gives you nothing but moisturized fingertips. So apply your product, let it soak into your skin, and it will do the magic. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave us a comment if you like. But for now, I'll leave you in peace and bye! Is it recording still?